That's the one. Salakia Israel. Just want to set up this Facebook real quick. Okay. Just out the way. All right. The sound. I heard the sound. Well done. You don't want me to go live on Facebook. Let's try it again. Salakia Israel. Here's Facebook. Okay, here we go. I have an Android, so you gotta forgive me for that. Okay. Delayed, there we go. Okay, they see me. Let's rock and roll. I ain't no chain tucker. Going live. Okay. On sign Christ, we're live. Yahba Shem Yahshua to the brothers. Yahweh Shemar Thumb by Shem Yahshua to the sisters. I'm priest and officer Paratazar, holding the class down for priest and captain of 10,000 Katazar. Letting me hold it down. Let's clap it up for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And this is Tuesday, ISUPK, Tuesday Brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Synonymous with sisterhood. Let's clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm priest and officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. You know what I'm saying? This is the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? The Israelite School, a universal school, practical knowledge. Start off with 1 West 124th Street under Commander Junior Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Latinos, the so-called first world nation, the so-called, you know what I'm saying, African Americans. They are the chosen people of God. They are the chosen people of God according to the Bible. According to the Bible. And Salakia, let me get, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the Torah, let me get the Bible. According to this Bible, that your Christian church, your Catholic church, your Muslim mosque, your neighborhood church, you know what I'm saying? What is the other groups who's out there? The Mormons, you know what I'm saying? Presbyterian, anybody, even the conscious community. Even the conscious community, everybody read this Bible. Everybody read this Bible. But this Bible has been taught to us by our slave master. By our slave master. White Jesus doctrine, sir. Slave master doctrine.
Right.
This is what it is. And this is what it is in the world, on this earth, according to who? The slave master, who set himself up. You think it's ironic that, you know what I'm saying, Yahushua, where everybody ignorant Jesus Christ, you think it's ironic that he looked like Joe Biden? You think the chosen people of God look like Ben Stiller? That's just you know what I'm saying? That's just a coincidence, huh? No, it's not. They're brothers. That's their brother. That's their brother. And this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because they was a liar from the beginning. Based on the history of this country, based on the history of those people, who told you who was Jesus? The slave master. The one who looked like Joe Biden and Bill Clinton. Who told you that? Yes, sir.
You look like Charles Manson.
That looked like Charles Manson and Jeffrey Dahmer. You know what I'm saying? John Wayne Gacy. That's them. And who's the chosen people of God? The one who looked like Charles Manson, looked like John Wayne Gacy. look like your boss on the job.
That's
I
right.
give you the extra hours. Think that's ironic? You think that's by coincidence? No, no, it's not by coincidence. And you see how they move. You see how they move. You see our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor that got curly fries on the side. You know what I'm talking about with the little beanie. But you know what I'm saying? With the little beanie. They set themselves up as the chosen people of God. But if you looked at them, look at them. Did anybody say, yo, I want the curly fries on the side, the people who rock those little curly fries, I want them to cater my party? Hmm? Ain't nobody using that type of food
Right.
to cater their party. Because you know why? Because they don't got no salt.
Right.
They ain't got no salt. But who have the salt? Who follow our culture? You know what I'm saying? Who are the people that's imitating, you know what I'm saying, the people who have been beat down at their parties? The curly fries on the side. That's what it was.
Right.
Curly fries on the side, sir.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only the curly fries on the side, you know what I'm saying, their little brother, Joe Biden.
Right.
That's their little brother. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Joe Biden got beef with the curly fries on the side, the reason why the Ku Klux Klan got beef and don't like the curly fries on the side with the little beanie, because they're not sharing the worth. The worth. That's it. They're not sharing the money. They're being selfish. It sounds like the way that the British was being selfish is toward the Irish.
Right.
Same people. Same people. That's what it was. The same people have put them up as indentured servants. Remember, when, you know what I'm saying, when our oppressor, the curly fries on the side, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, you know what I'm saying, Putin, you know what I'm saying, all those, you know what I'm saying, those what is it, not presidents, the way they call them. What do they call them over there in Europe? The prime ministers. Prime ministers. When you see two of them, when you see two European nations fight against each other, guess what they're fighting against? Guess what they're fighting against? Which one of our white doctrine going to rule the earth? That's what they fight over. Which one of us going to rule the earth? And when one fights, the whole earth fights. Why? What do Africa got to do with Europe? What do Asia got to do with Europe? What do the Pacific Islander got to do with Europe? Why? Because they are deviant people. They are warlike people. That's how they get down.
Right.
And guess what? Slovakia for blacks and Hispanics and the American Indians. Why did we take on the traits of our oppressor? Why we took on the traits of curly fries on the side? You know what I'm saying? How do that look as a black man that have curly fries on the side? You got more flavor than that. That's why all they women want to get with you.
Right.
And that's why they mad. When you take on the traits of our oppressor, the curly fries on the side with the little beanie, they know that you underneath their thumb, but they insecure because they know, you know what I'm saying, you are salt. They know, you know what I'm saying, they know that you have, you know what I'm saying, that swag. You know what I'm saying? They know how you get down. You know what I mean? They know, you know what I'm saying, they know you have an influence. Your walk is not the same with theirs. Your walk. The way you walk down the block. Ooh-wee. And when they, you know what I'm saying, when they dogs. They dogs. And when I say they dogs, I mean they women.
Right.
And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, and depending on what part of Israel you in, it could be their man too. Because the biggest, you know what I'm saying, LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying, perverted bullies are in Israel. That's how they get down. That's how they get down. And when, you know what I'm saying, when we get there and they want us to come in, because they always push, you know what I'm saying, sir, it's a lot. This is the brotherhood class, but I'm setting it up.
Right.
I'm setting it up for brotherhood and sisterhood to understand the psychology behind these people that we idolize.
Right.
That we idolize. And I'm gonna go in on my brother. I have to go in on him. The way I go in, you know what I'm saying, on Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? On anybody who don't want to stand 10 toes down on the truth. And I don't look toward you as a as a leader. I just look toward you as a brother who needs to get strong.
Right.
I'm telling Nick, I've always been telling Nick Cannon to get in all black. Get in all black. How, you know what I'm saying? How can Curly Fries on the side tell you you're not an Israelite?
Right.
You're not a Jew. Huh? How's that possible? He's going to tell you, not only going to tell you, he's going to tell you, you know what I'm saying, erase what you said in your rhymes. He's going to tell a true, you know what I'm saying, a true Israelite, a true, you know what I'm saying, a chosen nation of people. You can't say stack chips like a Hebrew. You can't say that. You're killing everybody in your rhymes. But once you say once you give them a compliment, you're not allowed to say that.
Right.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm talking to YO right now. I'm talking to Whitney Young. I'm talking to Cottage. I'm talking to Slow Bombs. I'm talking to School Street, Locust, Saratoga, Lawrence. And you know who I'm talking to because y'all know me out there in Yonkers. Y'all know me out there. Y'all know where I grew up on. Levine, Woolworth, and Warburg. Oh, wait. You know who that, you know what I'm saying? You know who those, you know who that group is from. That's where I'm from. That's who I grew up with. And I wanted them to, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted them to stand 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And talk truth to power.
Right.
Oh, I got to think about my kids. Man, listen. You're not going to sleep at night because you folded. But meanwhile, we could fight against the brothers from Philly. We could fight against the brothers from School Street. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. We could fight against them. But once somebody demand you to fall back and erase that lyric, we could, you know what I'm saying? We could hear a roach piss on cotton. That's what we can hear, sir.
God.
We can hear a roach piss on cotton. That's what we could do. 10 toes down. Oh, I got to think about, come on, man. What happened to the honor? Integrity.
Right.
I have integrity. So what?
Right.
So what?
Right.
So what? I'm speaking the truth.
Right.
Who is you? Come on, man. But we could be hard against each other. We could not show brotherhood to each other. But when somebody, other nation, tell you what to do, like I said, you can hear a roach piss on cotton.
That's right.
And you're going to do it. But a few minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? A few minutes ago, we was fighting against our brothers in Philly. Brothers from Philly say, yo, you can't perform over here.
Right.
Who we? It's gonna be a fight. But once, you know what I'm saying, once somebody who don't look like you, that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's that, you know what I'm saying? That's that house Negro status come on you. That's that, you know what I'm saying? What they call when a brother get kidnapped and he's with his kidnapper for so long. He was a kidnapper so long, Stockholm syndrome. That's that Stockholm syndrome. And here, and since 1969, we've been teaching our people how to fight against that Stockholm syndrome. So young man Thomas, let me get Jeremiah. I think it's 50 and 33, if I'm not mistaken. Look on my phone. All right, yeah. I'd like to get a shout out. You know what I'm saying? We got G5, Vaughn. What's going on, man? How you feeling? Bring the camera on. The camera is on. Don't get it twisted. The camera is on. I see it. Let me see. We got Derek, Till. The camera is on. Maybe I gotta bring it back. Let me bring it back just to make sure. Let me put this finish. Because the camera was on. Let me see something. I see what they're saying. Oh no. All right. So let me go back, fix this up, Salakia. Bring out that first scripture. What is that, sir? What is that first scripture again, so the young man can get it?
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Oh, throughout, I appreciate it.
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
All right, give me a second. Let me just fix this for the brothers who's on Facebook. And restart that for them. There we go. You're back on the scene. So before you read that, I'm just going to, you know what I'm saying? Let me just let brothers and sisters know what this is. This is ISUPK that have honor and integrity, that stand 10 toes down on the, you know what I'm saying, with the Most High God, that stand 10 toes down for the nation of Israel, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, who are, you know what I'm saying, today, the so-called Latinos, the so-called First Nation people, the so-called, you know what I'm saying, the so-called Negroes, the African Americans, the Venezuelans, the so-called Jamaicans, right, the Antiguans, you know what I'm saying, the Mexicanos, the Dominicanos, the Puerto Ricans, the Venezuelans, the Hondurans, the Haitians. That's who we're talking to. 10 toes down. That's who we've been talking to since 1969. To stand on your integrity of the Most High God. To understand you are the chosen people of God. The so-called, you know what I'm saying, Native American Indians are the chosen people of God. They had a powwow. They had a powwow, sir. From Friday to, I think, to Monday, to Columbus Day. Right. To Columbus Day. Right. Think about that. Everybody know the history about Columbus. Right. But guess what? Our oppressor, and we got Stockholm Syndrome so hard body. We know the truth, but guess what? We're going to bend anyway. Right. We know Columbus didn't discover America. Everybody knows it. But guess what? Our oppressors say, I don't care what you know. Right. I don't care. I know Columbus did not discover America. But guess what? We're going to celebrate that day anyway. And what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Guess what you're going to do? Because you got Stockholm Syndrome, and I know that you got Stockholm Syndrome. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to barbecue. You're going to take that day off, and you're going to celebrate that day, and you're going to love it. That's what happens. But let, you know what I'm saying, read that scripture to let, you know what I'm saying, our people know that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. And this is what it says in the scripture. And we can see it on this day. Read that prophecy.
Jeremiah.
Speak louder, please.
50, verse 33.
Go on.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts.
Say that again.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts.
No. Thus saith, you know what I'm saying? Thus saith the ISUPK. Say it again.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts.
No. Thus saith the priest and the prophet of the ISUPK. Say it again.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts. This is not our words. This is not what we're talking about. We're reading our history, our bylaws, you know what I'm saying? Our Constitution. That's what we read it. Our Constitution. The so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American, First Nation people, the so-called African Americans. These are so-called, you know what I'm saying, the so-called Jamaicans. That's what we're reading about. You know what I mean? This is all we were reading about. We read in the Bible.
Right.
We read in the Bible. That's what we're doing. Go on.
The children of Israel.
Let's say that again.
The children of Israel.
This side on the Most High host, the children of Israel. Go on.
And the children of Judah.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
And the children of Judah.
Wait. That's saying the Most High host, the children of Israel, who are, you know what I'm saying, who are this so-called Northern Kingdom, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called, you know what I'm saying, First Nation people. You know what I'm saying? So-called, you know what I'm saying, the so-called, the Spaniard who taught, who conquered, you know what I'm saying, our brothers from Honduras. Because I never met a Honduran who speaks Honduras. I never met a Puerto Rican who speaks Puerto Rican. I never met a Mexican who speaks Mexican. Sir, Salaki, sir, did you ever met a Colombian who speaks Colombian?
No.
I never met that at all. I never met an African American who speaks African American. I never met that. I never met a Jamaican who speaks Jamaican. Do they got a language? What is the Jamaican characters? When he's writing to say hello, what is the characters are he using?
Right.
What is the characters? I think he's using the same characters that the Queen of England is using. I think that's what it is. So you know what I'm saying? So the nation of Israel, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? The Venezuelans, the Puerto Ricans, them is the chosen people of God.
Right.
The so-called, you know what I'm saying? The so-called Antiguans, Barbadians. Those are the chosen people of God.
Right.
The so-called Gitchis. You know what I'm talking about, Judites. You know what I'm saying? You're a country in them. Watch out there now here. You know who I'm talking about, right, though? Live up back there yonder on him. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about them. Read on.
The children of Israel.
Go on.
And the children of Judah.
The children of who?
Judah.
Go on.
Were oppressed together.
Was what?
Were oppressed together.
Slavery. Say that again.
Were oppressed together.
Took on the names of our oppressors. Say on again.
Were oppressed together.
Oh, speak our oppressive language. Say that again.
Were oppressed together.
Were oppressed together. You ask any curly fries on the side that wearing a little beanie with the little spindle on the top. Where's Asher? Where's Asher at? Who are, you know what I'm saying? Who are, you know what I'm saying? What other nations was oppressed with you when you was going through the Holocaust? Who was that? Who was that, huh? And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to abuse with the Holocaust because the Holocaust was bad. Don't get it twisted. That's the reason why Israel going to be a light to the Gentiles, the other nations, to teach them not to do that. And if you do that, it will be punishment.
Right.
Where is, you know what I'm saying? Where is Naphtali? Where is Asher? Zebulon? Where is these nations at? Curly fries on the side with the little beanie.
Right.
Where is the demand? But our oppressor is so diabolical, so much of a goddamn liar. So much, you know what I'm saying? So much is an organized liar. That's what he is. He's an organized liar, sir.
Huh.
And we have been beat down much into powder that we started normalizing that lie. That's the reason why the Egyptians is white. That's the reason why the Egyptians is white. Everybody forgets that everything that, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible since I grew up, everything was all whitey then. You know, that's what they say. It's all whitey then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in there, they had the pictures. Because, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I'm not reading. But the pictures, you know, speak 1,000 words.
Right.
If you see it, it got to be real. It got to be real. On TV, it's real. It's real. It's real. Dick Gregory, you know what I'm saying? I know he passed away. He's our leader. That's real. Martin Luther King, I see him on TV. He's real. That's my leader. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Doggy Dogg, that's my leader. Because I saw him on TV, so that what makes it real. That's an organized lie. It's an organized lie. You really think Snoop could take my job? That's why we chuckle.
Right.
Those are entertainers.
Right.
Snoop, make a song for me so I could dance. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking you know what I'm saying, Meta World Peace. I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you, Nick Cannon. You're an entertainer. Make me laugh. But you can't take my job. But if you're ready to, you know what I'm saying, not make people laugh and, you know what I'm saying, and come into the truth, now we could talk shop. Now we could talk shop. You got Papoose, Remy Ma.
Right.
What was that? Everybody know that just, you know what I'm saying? I'll call them Christians. They all Christians. Right. They all Christians. That's what it is. They all Christians.
Right.
Because they do Christian things.
Right.
There's no guidelines, no moral compass in rap. Nothing. If you know what I'm saying, if you don't believe me, you know what I'm saying, talk to KRS-One. Right. Talk to him. Talk to him. He didn't go against African Bambaataa. Ain't no moral compass. It's all good. I'm an individual. There's no guidelines to shun him. There's no nation. You know what I'm saying? The Zulu nation did not shun African Bambaataa. Yo, man, we gotta give you 50 feet until these allegations is not real. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you gotta give us 50 feet. No, it's all gravy. Because there's no moral compass. They claim they can smoke weed, they can do drugs, they can molest kids. It's all good. Nobody who, you know what I'm saying, nobody in the organization that's 10 toes down and say, hell no. Not over here. Not over here. And this is what I'm getting at. So, you know what I'm saying? So the nation of Israel and the nation of Judah is what? Put your finger over there so you know exactly where you're going. Go ahead.
We're oppressed together.
Was what?
Oppressed together.
You know what I'm saying? The Trail of Tears, say that again.
We're oppressed together.
Translated slave trade, say that again.
We're oppressed together.
You know what I'm saying? 200 years of lynchings, say it again.
We're oppressed together. 4
little girls that was bombed in a damn church, say that again.
We're oppressed together.
You know what I'm saying? Our brothers, you know what I'm saying? Our brothers getting shot in the streets with their hands up, say it again.
We're oppressed together.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our Iscarite sister, our Mexican sister, you know what I'm saying, that's traveling over the border, you know what I'm saying, under razor wire with a goddamn cardboard box so her and her baby don't get ripped to pieces. Nobody don't know what that razor wire is to try to get over here in this country. Why America disrespect that country? You got to realize these Caribbean countries is on fertile land. That means that you can throw any seed in the ground and it's going to grow. I hope we know that. There's no reason for Colombia, you know what I'm saying, don't got no goddamn food. There's no reason for Mexico, don't got no food. You could piss in the ground and the sun would come up. You know what I mean? A baby would come. That's how fertile the land is. The land is fertile. Why they don't have no food? But the food is always on these plantations. always on, you know what I'm saying, on these places that got all the mangoes, the strawberries, you know what I'm saying, the lettuce, you know what I'm saying, all the fruit, all the, you know what I'm saying, all the cattle, working for 2 cents a day. But meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, meanwhile in America, we got our brothers and sisters up and down 124th Street, Harlem. Harlem, talk to me, Harlem. 124th Street, 125th Street. It's nothing but drugs infested. I ain't see a Mobile, a Chinese yet, but I saw him making that money at that Chinese store.
Right.
Cops is on every corner. Let me remind you, cops is on every corner. When you get off the train, cops is right there. Meanwhile, across the street, somebody's selling a pregnant sister heroin. Heroin. Brothers and sisters, and weed is rampant. Weed is just to balance you out, but it's a drug. You ever talk to a brother, you know what I'm saying, tell him, yo, get off that weed. You know, you never notice that he talked to you like an addict? I could quit anytime. That's what that's what they always say.
Right.
I could quit anytime. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I got to do this because, you know what I mean, my back hurt. I got to do this because my knee hurt. But, man, I remember when we was partying, when you first took the weed, it was at the parties.
Right.
When we started smoking weed, it was out of parties or you chilling with your mans in them. It wasn't out of stress. It was not out of stress. And I know it because I was there. I was there. Yo, you want to try this, man? You want to try this? That's how you got introduced to the weed. Your man's in them, you know what I'm saying? Your man is them smoking weed, you drinking a 40. Yo, you want to try this? It's either you say no or yes. That's it. That's how we got introduced. Then you realize, you know what I'm saying, the brothers and sisters who say yes, you realize that they smoking that stuff all the time now. In the morning time, in the noon time, when they go to sleep, after when they eat, before they go to work. This is what's going on. This is oppression. This is oppression. Meta world peace. Ronald Tess, did you forget about that? This is what your family went through. Over here. By your oppressors. And you took on the traits of our oppressors because we took on the traits of our oppressors. You thought, you know what I'm saying? You thought they wasn't oppressors? Curly fries on the side. Now he gonna wear curly fries on the side because he got the black hat on, sir. We got salt.
Right.
We are the salt of the earth.
Right.
That's not how we get down. Bland, look like a damn cardboard box.
Right.
No flavor. Or read that.
We're oppressed together.
We are oppressed together, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. It's not ironic, and I always bring it out, sir. It's not ironic that the Puerto Ricans was there when hip-hop was going on. You know why? Because we was oppressed together.
That's right.
It's not ironic when we was getting lynched, the Mexicans was there. How was this possible? How is that? Why? You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, the brother and what our oppressor does is this. They try to separate the two. You speak Creole and French, and he speak English. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, we're going to put you in the middle of the hood, around, you know what I'm saying, around the Judites, because you're not the same people. So we're going to make sure the war go on. This happened in Florida. That's what they did. That's what they did. So saying that our brothers, the Judites, you know what I'm saying, welcome them, you know what I'm saying, welcome them, the Haitians, the Levites, they look towards them as they different. You know why? Because they speak French. They speak French. And I always say this. I'm going to say it again. I never met a Haitian that speak Haitian. I met a Haitian who just speak broken French. Same way, right there downhill. I don't know what you know what I'm saying. I don't know, you know you know what I'm saying, if you understand what I just said, I said right there, the way I'm saying it, right here. That just spoke in English when, you know what I'm saying, when the brothers and sisters from the South says.
Right.
Speak. One more again.
One more again. God.
We're
Come on.
oppressed together.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason why this Bible was written in our language.
Right.
But that's how we get down. That's why we know. Because I never met an African American that speak African American with his own script. Show it to me, please. Show it to me, please. Read it. It's finished?
Continue.
Read it from the top. Yeah, read it from the top.
Thus saith the Most High of Hosts, the children of Israel,
The children of Israel, go on.
and the children of Judah.
Oh man, our Mexican brothers, our Peruvian brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our Native Indian First Nation people.
Were oppressed together.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? The Haitians, there's African American, the so-called African American, the so-called West Indies, and we ain't talking about the coolies. We ain't talking about them. They didn't go through what we did. They took on the traits of the salt, the influence. We are influenced. Speak up a little bit, please.
What is the coolies?
Oh no, that's the East Indian right there in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? They came on as indentured servants to the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, they wasn't on them slave ships. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Antiguans, the so-called truth, you know what I'm saying? The Trinidadians, the so-called Jamaicans. They the one who came on a slave ship. They came on a cruise. They came on a cruise. That's what they did. Because you know how? Because the British colonized the Caribbean. And guess where the British also colonized? India. So you need a workforce, right? You need a workforce. And this is what happened. So they're not us. Because right now, that's who's ruling the Caribbean.
Right.
They're not us. They look down on us. That's who they are. East Indians, that's it. They're not our people. They're not. You know what I mean? They're not. If they, you know what I'm saying? If there was, they won't feel offended. Won't be offended because it would have been the truth. Go on.
And all that took them captives.
And all they what?
And all that took them captives.
So all, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Spaniards, the French, the British, the East Indians, the Russians, the Germans. Go on.
Held them fast.
Held them what?
Held them fast.
Oh, held up fast. You know what I'm saying? The Amalekites. You know, the curly fries on the side. You know they was here during the 1600s, right? The curly fries on the side. And the oldest synagogue was built in the South. You really think they was building those synagogues? Go on, sir.
Let's not forget the Arabs also.
Come on. Also the Arabs. Muhammad. What is that? 7% nation. You know, I forget all about that, even though I was back in the days. Come on.
What?
Took on their traits. We take on their traits. And guess what? Today, we take on their traits.
Right.
We take on their traits. Because we don't want to be connected to the people who's getting kicked in the face. I'd rather be with the winner. And that's what happens. Go on.
They refused to let them go.
They say that again.
They refused to let them go.
No, say it again.
They refused to let them go.
They refuse to let us go. They don't want to let us go. Even though we always say, you know what I'm saying? Even though, we need, you know what I'm saying? We need to do something for ourselves. They tell us to separate from them. You understand that?
Right.
They always tell us to separate from ourselves, but then again, they come and bomb our cities.
Right.
They come and bomb our cities. They say, yo, separate but equal. And we say, okay, separate but equal. But meanwhile, they come and bomb our cities. We say, yes, separate but equal. No sweat. No sweat. That's what we say. No sweat. Separate but equal. All right. Long as and you know it wasn't about equal. You know what I'm saying? They say separate but equal. But that's word games. We say yes, but we knew it was no damn equal. We knew it. Because your mother was walking in their city, got to put on a goddamn bucket over her head because, you know what I'm saying? Because her, you know what I'm saying, her mother made a goddamn joke.
Right.
And they didn't want to see you. It's separate but equal, but you could not walk on the same side of the street of, you know what I'm saying, of I don't want to say that. You couldn't walk on the same street of the people that, you know what I'm saying, that put us in slavery on this side of the earth. You couldn't walk on the same street. Benjamin Franklin, I couldn't walk on the same street as Benjamin Franklin. I can't walk on the same street as, you know what I'm saying, Joe Biden. I can't walk on the same, my ancestors couldn't walk on the same street as, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump. I couldn't walk on the same street as Hillary Clinton. I can't walk on the same street as Queen Elizabeth. I can't. I can't do that. This is what's going on. Read on.
Verse 34.
No. Read the last sentence of that verse. Last verse.
They refuse to let them go.
They do what?
They refuse to let them go.
They refuse to let us go, and that's the reason why we're still here. We're still here. You saw what happened in World War II. World War II. Their brothers, this curly fries on the side with the little beanie on it, you know what I'm saying, the little spindle on their hat. Look toward his brothers and say, yo, you know what? They've been through a lot of stuff. In Germany and Poland, so on and so forth, during this World War II. They should have a place to go heal. You know what we're going to do? We colonize India. We colonize the Middle East, Palestine. We colonize that. So we're going to group all these people that have trauma. We can't let them be around, you know what I'm saying, the person who traumatized them. We can't let that happen. That's not a Christian way. They need a place to heal themselves. You know what we're going to do? We're going to push all those trauma people on the other side of the goddamn world where we colonizing at. And we're going to drop them right there in the middle, around a bunch of brown people. That's what we're going to do. Because there wasn't no gas chambers in those tents in Palestine. I hope that people know that. There was no gas chamber over there. If they wanted to solve that issue, they should have sliced German, Poland in half and give them the other side of the country. That's what they should have did. That's what it should have happened. But no, they wanted to drop a bunch of curly fries on the side, a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, of people who was traumatized in another country around people who don't look like them. That's what happened. And you know why they did it? Because their brother colonized that. The British colonized that area. You know what I mean? That's all what it was. That was their brother. Their big brother was taking care of their younger brother. We got some land over here. This is the land that you're going to, you know what I'm saying, get over your trauma. And we're going to give you support. We're going to give you the money. This is what we're going to do. hold that scripture. Just go to the ones that who supported Israel.
God.
Let's go there. Hold that scripture. Let's see who supported Israel. And was it 1942, 1943? Let's see who supported Israel. Let's see that.
God.
We're going to see brotherhood right here because this is brotherhood. This is brotherhood. Go on.
God. This is from the Library of Congress.
Library of Congress. Go on.
Salakia.
You can scroll down all the way to the highlight to get right into it.
Oh, which?
Scroll down. You want to see a highlight. You want to see a highlight if it's up there. Should be a highlight. Hold on. No, go down. Go back up. See here. Let me see, and then Germany surrender. No. It should be on the top. See here. Let me see the U.S. second and the wrong. It should say who supported. That's the one that you pull up. Who supported the nation of Israel?
God, this is the second one you want to send.
It should say who supported right there on top of it. There's a U.S. primary timeline. Go to the next one. I don't see it there.
You said it was already highlighted?
Yeah, Common was already highlighted. You're gonna have the country. You're gonna have all the countries who support Israel. It says it right there who support Israel. Go to the next one. It should be one more. I'm checking my phone. No, that's not it right there. You can get out of that part right there. But you can look it up. It's easy on Google. Just go into who supported Israel in, in the 1940s. You know what I mean? Guess who supported Israel? The United States, Britain, Russia. Was it the Soviet Union? Russia and also you ready for this? India. It says India supported Israel. India was underneath colonialism during that time. Under the British supported Israel. The Russians, the French, all European countries. No Arab countries, no African countries, no, no South American country, nobody supported that. But the people who had the weapons. That's what happened. That's what happened right there. The people who had the weapons. You could drop that, sir. I just put it out there. But you can look on Google who supported Israel, and it's right there. All European countries, and all the countries who the British that colonized, that took over, that colonized it. Their brother. How is this possible? Go ahead and drop that. Go into Meta World Peace, Ronald says. Read that. Let's read what he says.
God.
You know what I mean? Because for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we, like I always say, we took on the traits of our oppressor. We want to be our oppressor. We don't want to be the people who's getting beat up.
Right.
But we want to be the people who's doing the beating. We don't want to be the people who want to save the people who's getting beat up. We want to take on the traits of the people who's doing the goddamn beating. We want to be the bullies. Not helping the people who's getting bullied, but guess what? We watching our own people get bullied. And now we part of the people who's doing the bullying. This is what happens. Read that, Bob Shaw, if you have it.
God, this is from the Basketball Network. Salaki.
Mhm.
That's some coward-ish. Amar Sotomayor calls out Black Lives Matter supporters and politicians for keeping quiet on the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Now, you peep that? You peep that? You peep that? Because you know, Black Lives Matters. You know, we don't get down with them. But that just what they call it? That just a keyword. That's a keyword. But they never put ISUPK up there.
Right.
You ever notice that? They know what we think about it.
Right.
And they know what we think about black people, which they know what we think about him.
Right.
And we put responsibility on him by saying that. Go on, because he ain't talking about us about it, but he's going to talk about them. But he go after easy work. You know, his slave master told him to go after this. Not him. He don't talk about that. That's not his forte. You know why? Because he shoot baskets. He shoot baskets. And he want to put curly fries on the side.
Right.
Go on.
The Sun's legend criticized activists for not addressing the recent international conflict.
Wait, he said, say that again?
The Sun's legend criticized activists for not addressing the recent international conflict.
Why should we? Why?
Right.
Why should we? Why should we address this? For what reason? And I'm going to let you know, Black Lives Matter would address that. He should have gave them like a couple of days, and that's what they would have done. Because they're for all people. They're not for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They're not for, you know what I'm saying, the nation of Israel. They're not for us. They're for all people. This is what's going on. But this is just, you know what I'm saying, to throw some dirt in the air. But meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, understanding why he's doing this. Because he don't do it. He don't do it. He don't. His job is to shoot a goddamn ball. That's his job. Got a moral compass. His moral compass comes from his slave master. And he's just following suit. He's a buck. That's what he is. He's a buck that just got broken. He's been broken for a long time. And guess what he used to follow? That's who he was following. Anyway, before you answer that question, anybody online know who Ron Ortez, Meta World Peace, was following? Who he was following? Huh? Who was his spiritual leader? Or his life coach? You know that's what they like to use, sir. Right. You know what I mean? Life coach. Who was Meta World Peace life coach? Look it up online. It's easy work. Look it up. That's what you got to do. Look it up. It's all gravy. Who was his mans in them? Who was, you know what I'm saying? Who was he was getting advised by? And didn't say nothing about it, sir. Didn't say nothing about it.
Right.
Say nothing about it. Now he's around people that do borals. How you pronounce that? You know what I'm saying? Circumcision orally. He's around those people.
Come on.
He's around those people. You ain't speak against that, huh? You ain't speak against that? If you're nobody, you know what I'm saying, nobody online, don't know who it is. His spiritual father is Brother Polite. That's his spiritual father is. That was his life coach. That's what his advisor was. That's what it was. That's what it was. He was all over on what is it, Hot 97, or all over that. That was him. If I'm not mistaken, that was his name, right? Meta World Peace? Ron Ortez? That was his name, right? What's his name? Let's change his name. Now he's saying this. Of course he's saying that. Of course he's saying that. But he never went up against his spiritual advisor, his life coach. Put him onto the game. Put him onto the game. Oh, no. Of course he's going to see something. Because now his spiritual father is people who give circumcision with their mouth.
Right.
Because he's dressing like them.
Right.
That's how you get down.
Right.
Read on, sir.
God. Amar Sotomayor, who played 14 seasons in the NBA and holds dual citizenship in the United States and Israel, recently voiced his distress regarding the latter country's ongoing conflict.
His distress, recently what? Doing what?
Recently voiced his distress.
With his distress for Trayvon Martin. Say that again.
Recently voiced his distress.
Your brothers and sisters, Black, Hispanics, Native American Indians, that got to go underneath the goddamn razor wire to get to this goddamn country. That was the reason why he was stressed out. Say that again.
Recently voiced his distress.
No. You gotta tell me he had to be stressed out. For it's against the law on the reservations to sell alcohol. But meanwhile, the oppressor set up a goddamn liquor store 3 steps away from the goddamn reservations. That's how he got to be stressed over. He had to be stressed over that because he had to be thinking about his brothers that this nation set up a liquor store 5 steps away from the reservations that he see his brothers and sisters is stressed out and alcoholics and then killing himself and doing suicide with himself over the oppression that's going on in his goddamn country. He had to be stressed over that. Was he stressed over that, sir? Go on, sir.
Recently voiced his distress regarding the latter country.
No, he had to be regarding that. He had to be regarding that. He had to be regarding that he walked down 125th Street and stepping over his brothers and sisters who's stressed out and drugged out and watched cops standing on the corner not do a goddamn thing. He got to be stressed over that because he's thinking about his brothers. He's not doing that? That's not who he's stressed over? The brothers who grew up in his neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? The alcoholics, you know what I'm saying? The murderers that's going on in his neighborhood. So we're being stressed out, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in Chicago? So his brothers don't have to kill each other anymore? Show brotherhood to his brother and teach those brothers in Chicago to forgive each other and get over those differences and get counsel on that? He got to be stressed over that. He's not, you're trying to tell me he's not stressed over a black man looking at looking at an oppressor, a so-called, a so-called European as Jesus Christ and God? He's not stressed over that? He's not stressed over that. His name is Ron Ortez, a European name. He's not stressed over that. What is he stressed over, sir?
Recently voiced his distress regarding the latter country's ongoing conflict.
Latter country, ongoing conflict. Go on.
With the death toll rising by the minute ever since Hamas.
Wait. He's stressed. Read on. Go on, sir.
God, with the death toll rising by the minute ever since Hamas launched a counterattack on Israel.
Launched a what?
Launched a counterattack on Israel.
No. Black Wall Street. Say that again.
Launched a counterattack on Israel.
Putting water hose and dogs on our people just because we marching down the block. Say that again.
Launched a counterattack on Israel.
Oh no, man! Telling our brothers that he's not down with you, so you could kill him. You know what I'm saying? That's another black man. Don't worry about that. I will pay you to kill him. Go on, sir.
Launch a counterattack on Israel.
No, he got to be stressed out for, you know what I'm saying, or the dope coming into the community, or the crack coming into the community, or, you know what I'm saying, or the heroin coming onto community, all these goddamn smoke shots coming into the community. He got to be stressed over that. He's sorry. He grew up like that when he was showing them goddamn basketballs. Go on, sir.
Launched a counterattack on Israel.
Oh, a counterattack? A counterattack. Everybody know what a counterattack means? Do anybody know what a counterattack means? You know when a boxer fight, right? He's a counterpuncher. You know what a counterpuncher is, right? A counterpuncher is a wait until you punch first, and he will block it, or you know what I'm saying, or like or slip it, then he would counterpunch it because he punched first. That's a counterattack. That is a counterattack, sir.
Come on.
That's a counterattack.
Right.
So that means somebody was punching first. That means somebody was punching first. And he took on the traits of his oppressor. He felt so sad. So sad, sir.
Right.
He feels so sad and aggravated and oppressed and depressed. You know what I mean? And feel, you know what I'm saying? And the tears coming down his goddamn face. Because it was people who did not look like him. It was people not from his own kin. It was people who wasn't from his neighborhood. That's what it was, sir. That's what it was. It was his God. He was oppressed. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking up for his God. And his God is curly fries on the side that wear them big black hats.
Right.
And or the little beanies. Which one you want to pick? The little beanies. That look like, you know what I'm saying? That have, you know what I'm saying? That have swag like a goddamn piece of cardboard. Read on, sir.
Slock, if I may.
Yes, sir.
He's such a good slave.
Such a that's the words I was looking for.
Slock, I don't know if the class seen America on Fire, Blackwatch News last night.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Where this Omar Sotomayor, he has a video, right? When he's saying F you to the Black Lives Movement, right? He's saying F you. You know what I'm saying? Using vulgar language. F you to the Black Lives Matter, right? For not speaking up on Israel's situation. He's saying, how can you stand there and not say anything about women being raped, babies being beheaded? Slakia. Women being sexually assaulted. People being unalived, babies being unalived, and he goes on to say F you, right? Meanwhile, he's converted into Judaism. You understand? So he's only speaking on the behalf. Why? Because he's been converted into Judaism. So he's really pleasing the oppressor.
Oh, yes.
You understand? And meanwhile, I mean, like, this is how you talk to your people because you want to please your oppressor? And so that's why I say he's such a good slave. And like Commander General Yohana was saying last night, Christianity, man, you understand, that destroyed us.
That's right. That's right. And you know what?
Oh, Salaki.
Go ahead, sir.
And the most important thing Commander General Yohana said, as he's saying this, he's not even realizing that we're going through the same thing. He's not speaking up about his people and the oppression that we are still going through. So the same hurt that he has for the other nations should be for his people, our people, because we're going through that.
That's right.
On a daily, constant basis.
Daily, constant basis. Daily. But guess what? And he know it. He know it. He know it.
Right.
He think he could leave here and escape from that. Because he don't want to he don't want to deal with the stuff that's going on over here. He don't want to build the schools over here. He don't want to build the league over here. He I'm not those people.
Right.
I'm black. I'm not a nigger.
Right.
That's what he's saying. Like Oprah Winfrey. That's those people. I'm not that.
Right.
You can see how much money I gotta donate to this synagogue. How much money do I gotta pay for this little beanie hat with the spindle and somebody put some curly fries on the side for? How much money I gotta do for that? Because I'm willing to do for that. And I got to quote him. I say his love is master, better than a master love himself. If the master, you know, if the master house catch on fire, he quick to put the fire out faster than the master will.
Right.
He's quick to talk to, you know what I'm saying, everybody who's, you know what I'm saying, who's not speaking up for the master. If the, you know what I'm saying, if the master house gets sick, what is, boss? Are we going to war, boss? Are we going to war, boss?
Right.
Are we going to war? If you know what I'm saying, if Israel, you know what I'm saying, if something happened to Israel and Israel gets sick, are we sick, boss? Are we sick, boss?
Salakia.
Are we sick, boss? Boss, can I get that hat, boss?
Oh,
Can I get that hat, boss? I like that black hat, boss. You know what I'm saying? I like those little strings that's falling down on your shirt, boss. Can I get that string, please, boss? Massa. Can I, you know what I'm saying? Can I wear that, you know what I'm saying, that all black, you know what I'm saying, and be stuffy and don't have no swag? Can I get all that, please, boss? I want to be just like you, boss. Go ahead, sir.
Salakia, what you is such on topic and it's heavy. What you're saying is the scripture Jeremiah 2:14, which says, is Israel a servant?
Say that again.
Is Israel a servant?
Wait, say it again.
Is Israel a servant?
Are we a goddamn servant to these other nations? This way, who's saying that? Who's saying it? Jeremiah is saying, is Israel a servant? Go on.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Say that again.
Is he a homeborn slave?
You know, homeborn means, you know what I'm saying? Homeborn means we make things from scratch.
Stockholm syndrome.
So yeah, come. I'm gonna say that now. But we homeborn, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. I'm making that, you know what I'm saying? I'm making that from scratch.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm whipping this from scratch right here. You know what I'm saying? And he was, you know what I'm saying? We put all these ingredients together and we got him.
Right.
And we got, you know what I'm saying? And we got Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
And we got, you know what I'm saying? And we got what is the one that folded? Nick Cannon.
Right.
And Eddie Murphy, of course, is Tyler Perry. And we got Tyler Perry.
That's right.
Wait. Oh man, they put a dress in that homeborn slave.
Right.
They put him in the dress.
That's right.
And he loved it.
Right.
He loved it. And he made, guess what? He's such a slave, we want to give you millions for that.
Mm-hmm.
Read on, sir.
Why is he spoiled?
Why what?
Why is he spoiled?
Oh man, yo, if you say this, man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring you into our family. You're gonna make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna spoil you with all these gifts.
Right.
Spoil you means nothing. Same thing like vain.
Right.
They spoil him with what? With what? They spoil him to the point that he don't even see his people anymore.
Right.
He sees white Jesus doctrine.
Right.
He sees slave master doctrine.
Right.
He sees Jewish people doctrine.
That's right.
That's what he sees. That's what he sees. Because you know the Jewish people is Egyptian, right? They look exactly like the Egyptians. Yes, they do. They are Hamites. They look like Hamites. You know that's what I'm saying, because they, you know what I'm saying, they said it was in Egypt. That's what they said. They built the temples and everything. And nobody knew the difference. Nobody knew the difference. We're a homeborn slave. That's the reason why ISUPK is here today.
That's right.
Since 1969, they teach so-called Latinos, First Nation people, so-called African Americans. No more homeborn slaves, baby. We don't have to do this. We are God's chosen people. We don't have to do this. We follow the Lord's statute commandments. We have principles, our honor. We don't go against our people that's suffering. Right. We bully the bullies. Right. That's our motto in ISUPK. We bully the bullies. Ain't nobody gonna tell me to take a lyric out my, you know what I'm saying, out my song. Ain't nobody rolling up on, you know what I'm saying, Priest and Captain of Cod. When he talk about the Israelites, who rolling up on him? I'm sure which man rolling up on him, talking to change that. Ain't nobody rolling up on a preaching Captain Katazad talking about change his lyrics when he talked about the Jews. Go ahead, sir.
We free men.
We free men. And if you know what I'm saying, I pray you understand. If you want to roll up, let's roll up. Roll up. Roll up. But guess what you're going to roll up on? Somebody that you know get beat down. Somebody who don't have principles. Somebody who don't really follow the scriptures of the Most High, but follow white Jesus doctrine. Because he's a Christian. He's a Christian. That's all he is. He's no different. You know what I'm saying? He's no different from T.A. Jakes. He's no different. He's a Christian. That's who he is. Go on, read on, sir.
That was the end of that.
Oh, that was it. Oh, no, I'm talking about the articles.
God. The six-time All-Star addressed the hardships faced by the people of Israel.
Wait. Say that again, please, sir.
God. The six-time All-Star. The six-time All-Star addressed the hardships faced by the people of Israel.
So, and everybody know who called himself Israel. He's not talking about his brothers and sisters over here.
Right.
He's not talking about his brothers and sisters that he would. He's about my age. He know about the Rodney King. He knows about that.
Right.
He knows, you know what I'm saying? He knows about the Trayvon Martin. He knows about that. Salem Bland. He knows about that. He knows the history. This is an intelligent man. He knows the history of this country. He knows it. Oh, he got interviewed, and we know he knows it. He know it. But we got Stockholm syndrome. And when you see that, you know what I'm saying? When you see Esau woman with the dirty feet, oh, you're gonna feel bad. I don't know what's up. They always got dirty feet. I don't know what the hell is about that. But you know, go ahead, sir.
Salakia, that's going down Dave Chappelle line. He likes that type of stuff.
Oh, of course he does. Of course he does.
He literally said it too, Salakia.
The dirty feet?
Con.
Yeah.
He literally comment on one of his stand-ups, Salakia.
He must have been watching the show because I said it a couple times. I'm like, yo, what is it? Yo, you know what I'm saying? And I already know two people who was talking about that, me and my niece. She said, you oppressor with dirty feet. That's an insult. That's what they call it. You acting like an oppressor with dirty feet. I knew exactly what you meant. Because it's dirty feet with a fish bowl in their hand. You know with that fish bowl because they drink out the fish bowl. But this is, you know what I mean? And listen to what it said. Young man Thomas. Give me 1 Corinthians. Let's see here. If I'm not mistaken, 26. Yeah.
Salakia, there's no 26 in 1 Corinthians.
Oh yeah. Come. 20. I think it's 25. If I'm not mistaken. Before now.
The chapter stops at 16.
Oh, come. 1 Corinthians. I'm tripping. Just had it. Where is it? This over.
Salakia, if you want to paraphrase it, I can Google it.
Oh, whether one suffered, we all suffered.
Come.
I just saw it too. The water, so I appreciate that. So, you know what I'm saying? For blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, our brother have been, you know what I'm saying?
12 and 26.
It's 12 and 26? Come, the water, I appreciate that. Oh, man, it's right here. Do you let the young man read it? 12 and 26, 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 12, verse 26.
Now, guess what? I think he believed in the New Testament, if I'm not mistaken, because he was on an interview. So I think he believed in the New Testament, but I guess somebody influenced him to not believe in the New Testament. To not believe that. And if he do believe in the New Testament, he lumped curly fries on the side with the beanie. Them. That's them. I can only look towards them that way, but not towards the people who gave birth to him. Not towards those people.
God.
Not towards people that he's been around his whole life with. And he know what, you know what I'm saying, the situation.
Right.
He know this. Read that, Bob, sir.
Verse 26. And whether one member suffer.
Say that again.
And whether one member suffer.
Trayvon Martin.
And whether one member suffer.
You know what I'm saying? We got Oscar Grant. Say that again.
And whether one member suffer.
You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters that's on the block on 125th. Say that again.
And whether one member suffer.
Our brothers and sisters that's strung out on drugs in Yonkers. Say that again.
And whether one member suffer.
Yo, our brothers and sisters that's strung out in Harlem, New York. Let's say it again.
And whether one member suffer.
Our brothers and sisters who strung out in California. You know what I'm saying? Say it again.
And whether one member suffer.
If one member suffer, read on.
All the members suffer.
All the what?
All the members suffer.
Black and Hispanics, Native American Indians, we have to always think about if one member suffers, what happens?
All the members suffer with it.
If our brothers and sisters, if our sister is selling goddamn mango slices on a highway, you know what I'm saying, just to feed herself, you know what I'm saying? If one member suffer what?
All the members suffer with
You know what I'm saying? If our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, getting protested because they want some damn warmth. They want some warmth in the hotel room, and you know, and the people who was protesting against that, we have to think about if one member suffered. Say that again.
All the members suffer.
All of us suffered. He got money. He don't think he's suffering. He don't think that he's suffering.
Right.
But he think, slave master, I see bombs coming into your house. Are we suffering?
That's right. Right.
Are we suffering?
Right.
Are we, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 9/11. Are we at war, boss? Are we at war, boss? You know, that's what Black Americans did, right? We ain't got nothing to do with that. Vietnam War. Are we at war, boss? Are we at war? Revolution War. Are we at war, boss? Yes, I know you just finished whipping me, you know what I'm saying, and violating my sister in the back, but are we at war, boss, with the British? Boss? Master? Everything that he's doing now, it was done back then.
That's right.
It was done back then. You know that's what, you know what I'm saying, what was in Exodus? You know, Baba Shaw, pull that one in Exodus, and then not you hold on to that. The one in Exodus when Moses took too long. He took too long on the mountain. He took too long on the mountain. I think that I want to bring that out. I got it up here. But read that scripture from the top, Baba Shaw, if one suffer.
And whether one member suffer.
No, read the book in chapter and verse.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 26.
Go on.
And whether one member suffer.
Will one member suffer of Israel suffer? Go on.
All the members suffer.
All the what?
All the members suffer.
This is what we've been, ISUPK, I've been teaching in 1969. Just because, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little good. But I'm stepping over you to get to work. I ain't supposed to feel a way about that. This is the status quo, not me going to work. But you being on the floor, stressed, you know what I'm saying? Strung out on drugs. That's the status quo in America for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians.
Right.
He's suffering. He's suffering. When did we start learning this individual thing? If one couldn't vote, we all couldn't goddamn vote.
Right.
If one couldn't go to the store, we all couldn't go to the store. If the one getting redlined, we all getting redlined. Why we don't think about that? We don't.
Or one member be honored.
Say that again.
Or one member be honored.
Oh, if one of our brothers or sisters get their name or get married or get a rank raise, if one member get honored, if one of our sisters get honored, if one of our brothers get honored,
Right.
we don't.
All the members rejoice.
Say that again.
All the members rejoice with it.
Oh man, so if one member gets suffered, we all suffer. And if one member, one of our brothers, one of our sisters be honored, that's our tradition. We all happy. We all
Right.
rejoice.
Right.
Read that.
Or one member be honored.
Go on.
All the members rejoice with it.
All the members rejoice. That's what Brother Paul
That's right.
talking to the Corinthians. To remind them, because we forget about that. And guess who else forget about that? Men of World Peace. That's his nickname. I think his name is Yeshiva Josepha or Vivera. Something with vowels in it.
Mm.
Most likely, yeah, I think that's what it is. Joe Sophers. Something, Joe Sophies.
Like you're talking about Amar Sotomayor,
Come.
his so-called Hebrew name.
Yeah, come. It should say when you scroll down, it should say Yeshivas, Yeshavas. One of those. And he's not thinking about that. Only way he's thinking about that, because he only think about it towards the people who's not him. Who's not him. That's it. Who's not him. Who don't have his background, who don't have his flavor, who don't, you know what I'm saying, who don't cook the way he cook, who don't look the way he look, you know what I'm saying, who don't act the way he act, who don't rock, you know what I'm saying, who don't rock the hell. I'm letting you know that top hat that they wear, you know, is tilted to the side. You know he ain't gonna wear it like this. He gonna wear it slightly tilted, because he's not them. He's not them. And guess what our oppressor's going to do with the curly fries on the side? Try to fix it. Where's the brotherhood? Where's the sisterhood? Where's the fatherhood and the motherhood? Huh? He couldn't ask for brotherhood right there? Go ahead, sir.
Salaki, he changed his name to Jehoshaphat Sotomayor.
Just Jehoshaphat Sotomayor. Jehoshaphat. You got an E in there, right?
But this is the English Jehoshaphat.
This is what happens. You can read the rest of that article, sir.
God.
The waters. He took on the old traits.
Salaki also got the other Moses.
Oh, come. Yeah, read with Moses. You know what I'm saying? Because our people, this is what our people do. Because we hard-headed and stiff-necked.
God.
Go ahead, sir.
This is Exodus chapter 32 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron.
Oh, say that again?
And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount.
So Moses, you know what I'm saying, their leader, he was in the mountain. He took 2 minutes too long. He took 2 minutes too long. This is right after slavery. Right after, you know what I'm saying? This is right after when they saw all the miracles. They saw exactly what happened. They saw everything. They even got, you know what I'm saying? They even got paid to leave. They got paid to get the hell up out of here.
Right.
In gold. Worth their weight.
Right.
Go on.
The people gathered themselves together unto Aaron.
The people what?
Gathered themselves together unto Aaron.
Yeah, the people went on to the second in charge. Go on.
And said unto him,
Go on.
Up, make us God.
Wait, you say that again?
Up, make us God.
Oh man, that's what you know. So he's being not patient. He knows about this doctrine. He know about I should be K. He knows this. He know about what we teach. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. He know it because he had family members who, you know what I'm saying, who knew about it and who was, you know what I'm saying, who was going, you know what I'm saying, towards this doctrine. Not like he didn't know. Not like he didn't learn about our oppressor is the devil, what the Bible speaks of. It's not like he didn't know that. He know this. He grew up in my era when there was no sugarcoating. It's what it was, period. There was no sugarcoating where we grew up at. You know that. You know.
Which shall go before us.
Go on.
For as for this Moses,
Go on.
the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt,
He brought us out of the land of Egypt, out of the captivity. The Most High God was in his corner. They saw all the miracles. They saw all the, you know what I'm saying, they saw everything. They witnessed it. Hands on. They saw it. We don't.
we wot not what is become of him.
Go on. We don't know what's going on with him. We don't know what's going on. He's up there probably partying or sleeping. This is how our people think.
Right.
This is how he think. This is how he thinks. We don't.
Salakia, when you say he, you talking about Aaron?
No, I'm talking about.
Amar, son.
Yeah, come on.
Salakia, that's right. Verse 2, and Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives.
So listen to what his second says. Not being strong. Not being strong in the faith. You know what I'm saying? He went along with the other nations. You know what I'm saying? Go along to get along. You heard about that, right?
Right.
Aaron didn't stand 10 toes down. He didn't stand 10 toes down. Because he know the truth. He know about ISUPK.
That's right.
He knows. He said it. He knows. He knew people in his family knew about it. And he'd been taught since he was young about this knowledge. He knew it. He knew that we said, our oppressor is the devil, what the Bible speaks of.
Ooh, wait.
He knew about that. He knew what the wish was. The I, you know what I'm saying? The ISH was. He knew that. He grew up around that. He grew up in the era when I grew up. There wasn't no sugarcoating, none of that stuff. This is what's going on in the streets. Go on, sir.
Salakia, so you mean to tell me that he knew he was an Israelite by blood, but he chose to drop that and be converted into Judaism?
Oh, no. He knew it, but he wasn't, he called it, because he wasn't a practice. He wasn't practicing. You know how, you spoke like a Jew.
Right. Well,
but he knew who he was.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because we're too hardcore. And he knew if he stuck with being a Hebrew Israelite by blood, it was going to affect his career, just like as Nick Cannon. He folded.
Come.
You understand? And he thinking converting to Judaism is not the same as being an Israelite by blood.
Come. And you know what? Because he thought as an individual.
Right.
He didn't know it was counsel in it. He didn't want to see it. He was still, you know what I'm saying, still doing what the other basketball players was doing. You know what I mean? That's what it was. He wasn't sticking to the script. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like, okay, I'm ready. He didn't come into the school, but he knew about this. Why do you think he went over there? They their ice is colder. That was him. Their ice was colder, sir.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Their grass is more greener. That's what it was. Their water is more watery. You see what I'm getting at? Which doesn't make no sense. Because he's on the block. He see it. He knew about brothers and sisters. He know about the brothers who's teaching this. He see the females growing up in this.
Right.
He see this. Not like he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Not like, you know what I'm saying, Kanye, what? It's not like the brothers who didn't know. It's like a prime example. with the drink champs. When he folded, it's not like he knew about us in the block. He's from New York City. Who don't know about us? He know about us. He know about us. And he folded. He folded because he wanted more money. That's what he wants. He wanted more money. That's what he wants.
Right.
And that's what happened. Any more on that, sir?
Of your sons and of your daughters, and bring them unto me.
Go on.
Verse 3. And all the people break off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. Verse 4. And he received them at their hands, and fashioned it with a graving tool, after he had made it a molten calf.
What?
A molten calf.
Oh man. Yeah, they have to worship somebody else, something else, because they was impatient.
Right.
Because and realize this, they know that they are Israelites. They know, you know what I'm saying? They know they are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They know that they worship the true living God. They know this knowledge. I hope you know that, right? They know this. They know it. But guess what they did? They took on the traits of the Egyptians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know what I mean? It feels better.
Right.
You know what I mean? It feels better. We don't have to treat our brothers like a brother. We don't have to follow the Lord's statute commandments. And everybody said, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? The Lord's statute commandments wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't brought out since Exodus. That's a lie. Because I could go in Genesis. And Paul, you know what I'm saying? Paul, what is Genesis 37:9? When Joseph says, I'm not going to be a filthy sinner to become an adulterer. If you know what I'm saying, I'm just paraphrasing.
Right.
How you know to become a filthy sinner and adulterer? Your husband, you know what I'm saying? Your husband gave me everything in this house, put me everything over this house, except leave you off, you know what I'm saying? And you coming on to me? I'm not going to be no filthy sinner. I don't think he said filthy sinner. I think he said wicked. Let's look that up. Because I don't want to, I don't want to just to talk. I think it's 37:9 or something like that. Genesis. I got it marked. Or 39.
Genesis 39:9.
39:9, right? 39:9.
I'm going to drop this and get that.
Come. Let's go in there. Because it's all about the law, statutes, and commandments. It's all about brotherhood. It's all about sisterhood. That's what the scripture is about. For Israel to stay together. Not be a bunch, you know what I'm saying? Not be selfish towards each other. Follow the Most High God. Follow the law, statute, commandments. It's not what I want to do. If it was up to me, I'd do exactly the same thing he was doing. Because I used to be that. Because I used to do that. And every day is a fight. And I always say that. Every day is a fight. And you know what I'm saying? The most competitive fight is you fighting against yourself. It's us fighting against each other. That man in the mirror. That man in the mirror. I do the things that I don't want to do.
Right.
And do the things, you know what I'm saying? And don't do the things that I want to do. And don't do the things that I want to do. That's what Paul says. If you read that scripture, because it let the brothers and sisters know we already have counsel. You know what I'm saying? We had advice. We had these scriptures. Read that, Bob, if you have.
God, Genesis chapter 39, verse 9.
So I'm letting you know, it's not like Israel did not know about this stuff, because they did. But they still went off. And you know what I'm saying? Even though they're in the midst of the Most High God. We don't.
God, there is none greater in this house than I.
This is Joseph, Yahusah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The father, Ephraim and Manasseh. Father of the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans. This is him. This is our brother that showed brotherhood to his other brother that, you know what I'm saying, that sold him into Egypt. We don't.
Neither have he kept back anything from me but thee.
So he's talking to, you know what I'm saying, that the mistress. I hope you know that's what mistress means. You know what I'm saying? A married woman, you know what I'm saying, that she's a wife to the husband who's over the house. He's the master, she's the mistress. This is the mistress of the house. It's not a side piece. A side piece is not a mistress. I just want you to, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's a mistress of the house. You know.
Because thou art his wife.
That are what?
His wife.
Even though I'm old, you know what I'm saying, your husband put me over this, but you know what I'm saying, you coming on to me. No, read one up. Read one up.
Verse 8. But he refused and said unto his master's wife.
One more up, sir.
Oh.
Let's read one more up. Let's get context.
Verse 7. And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife.
That his what?
Master's wife.
Go on.
Cast her eyes upon Joseph.
Oh man, she looking at that Puerto Rican brother. Oh wait. She see, you know what I mean? She see the swag. The swag is heavy.
That's right.
She see the glorious because the Lord is with him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He got that. You know what I mean? He got that swag going on. You know what I mean? She see it heavy. She see it heavy. She see the things. Everything he touched, it turns to gold. She see Lord with him. She see that. Go on. She a damn heathen, a damn Hamite. Damn Hamite. Go on.
And she said, lie with me.
What you said to the fathers of the Puerto Ricans?
Lie with me.
What did she say to the father of the Cubans? Say that again.
Lie with me.
Oh man, she said lie with her. This is the mistress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The wife of his master. Of his master. You know, she could just say some crazy jump and boom, off with his head.
Right.
She's coming on to her. Hamite's coming on to the, you know what I'm saying? Father of the Puerto Ricans, of the Cubans. You know?
Verse 8. But he refused.
But he did what?
Refused.
But say that again.
Refused.
Oh man. Oh. How he know how to refuse? He must have got taught about this. Go on.
And said unto his master's wife.
What he said to the master's wife because he refused. Go on.
Behold, my master woteth not what is with me in the house.
Go on.
And he hath committed all that he hath to my hand.
He gave, you know what I'm saying? He put Yahweh in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, you know, in English, but Yahweh in the Hebrew over everything. Because the Lord is with him, because you know what I'm saying, to give you a pretext, because everything, you know what I'm saying, everything what Joseph was doing, it always prospers. Not because Israel's, not because of the Egyptians' sake, it's because of Joseph's sake, because he followed the Most High God, you know.
He's in this position because he interpreted the Pharaoh's dreams.
Oh, not yet. Oh, Salakia.
Yeah. Salakia.
That's my first class. This is my first class right here. I knew this.
Oh, Salakia. You on this?
Yeah, Salakia. Yeah. But right now, he just got in. He just got into what's his name? You know what I mean? And he saw how he was when he was not in the jail. It wasn't a jail, it was like a holding cell.
Right.
But he was like, you know, moving and shaking and baking. So that's when this guy, the master now that he's talking about, saw him, and so everything was all right. So he took him out of that. Of course. It's like good, sir. You're in the spirit. Where you in the spirit?
You are, Salakia. Verse 9. There is none greater in this house than I.
Did say that again?
There is none greater in this house than I.
Go on.
Neither hath he kept back anything from me but thee.
He ain't keep nothing back. He told him everything that, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the house, all house business.
Right.
Everything about the house. You have control over everything. Because I see that you are prosperous. even though you my slave.
Right.
Even though you my slave. But I see you that you property. Go on.
Because thou art his wife.
There are what?
His wife.
There are his wife. Go on.
How then?
How? And this is it right there. This is it. Go on.
How then can I do this great wickedness?
How then what?
Can I do this great wickedness?
This great wickedness. Read on.
And sin.
And what?
Sin.
Say that again.
Sin.
And how can I do this great wickedness? You know he's talking about adultery and do what?
Sin.
Sin. Israel knew about this.
That's right.
Israel knew about this. It didn't have to be written because of his hard and stiff neck, so we want to sit it down on paper. But he knew the law, statutes, commandments because he knew not to be a wicked bastard.
Right.
And sin. He knew if I sleep with this woman, even though she's showing me all the goodies and the the goodies in the house by himself, you know what I mean? He could have been creeping.
Right.
Why he didn't creep? He would have got away with it. Read on, son.
Against the Most High.
Against what? Say that again.
The Most High.
No, start from the sin part.
And sin against the Most High.
And sin against the Most High. Look at, he's the light, you know what I'm saying? That's the light to the Gentiles.
That's right.
To teach them not to sin.
That's right.
To teach them not to be adultery, even though the woman, you know what I'm saying? The woman's coming on to you. Even though the married woman's coming on to you. You're weak. You're weak. Huh? You're weak. Oh man, you're in slavery. You're underneath my authority. So that means I still got to be weak? I got to be selfish? And be pity myself?
Right.
And go way left field and say, oh, just because I'm in slavery, I get, you know what I'm saying? I get to violate people because I'm in this condition. My mother's on drugs, so I get to sell drugs to other people. You know what I'm saying? My father's a murderer, so I guess I could sell drugs and murder. He knew, you know what I'm saying, the law, statute, commandments. He was a man of God.
That's right.
We're talking about Yawasop, the father of the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans. That's why they're integrity. That's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, the Ephraimites, you know what I mean? They had lineage. They had lineage. Not only they had lineage, you know what I'm saying, you read deeper in the scripture, Yahweh forgive his brothers what they did to him. Joseph forgive his brothers what they did to him. And they did to him dirty.
Right.
They did him dirty. And he was up on top. He could have said, off with them heads and keep them moving. But he didn't hold the grudge going.
Slovakia, sir. Is that Yawasa or Yawasa?
Yahweh.
With a P?
Huh? Yeah, with a P.
Thank you.
That's that. Because he knew the scripture of, go to Leviticus 19 and 18.
God.
He knew this. How did he know? Because you know what I'm saying? Because his father taught him this. His father taught him this. And he stuck to it. Why is, you know what I'm saying? Why is our brother is not remembering this? Read that, Baba Kishar.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 19. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her.
No. Shalaki, sir. Is it 19 and 7, 19 and 18? 19 and 18. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister.
Hold on. Try 20 and 19, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get that mixed up. 20 and 19. It's
Leviticus 20 and 19?
Yeah, in the grudge. Oh, 19 and 17, Slovakia. 19 and 17. Let's go, wait a matter of fact. Yeah, 19 and 17.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Go say that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Read on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
Go on.
and not suffer sin upon him.
Go on. Go on. Read on.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not avenge.
Thou shalt what?
Not avenge.
Say that again.
Not avenge.
Yahweh, he did not do what?
Not avenge.
Even though his brother threw him in the ditch, beat him up, and treat him like dirt, and sold him to the, you know what I'm saying, sold him to them goddamn Ishmaelites. You know what I'm saying? He did not do what?
Not avenge.
When he was on top, and when he had, you know what I'm saying, all the opportunity to do them dirty, when he had all the opportunity to give them back for what they did, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh did what?
Not avenge.
He didn't avenge. He showed brotherhood.
Right.
In spite of what his brothers did to him. He showed brotherhood. He showed no revenge.
Right.
Read on.
Nor bear any grudge.
Nor what?
Nor bear any grudge.
Oh man, nor bear any grudge. Most likely, come. Most likely, I think Ronald Taz, you know what I'm saying, whatever his name, Josephus or Joe Siebes, whatever type of vowels he have in his name.
Right.
Maccabeus, whatever. I think he's holding some grudges.
Right.
I think he holds some grudges. You know what I mean? And it's so easy to hold a grudge when somebody, you know what I'm saying, somebody would teach you about integrity, would teach you about honor.
Right.
That's what it is. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to just go with somebody who said, convert to me and bow down. That's what, you know, that's what they did, right?
Right.
Convert to you and bow down. And that's what he did. He converted to them and bowed down. And not show no brotherhood. Not show no brotherhood. Read on, sir.
God. Nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
He ain't supposed to bear no grudge against the children of our people. Guess who you think his people is? Curly fries on the side with no swag, with no salt, with no, you know what I mean? With nothing. Cardboard people. With nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. He didn't speak against the music industry. His people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but his people, you know what I'm saying, being victim of their people. People from, you know what I'm saying? Curly fries on the side from Germany. Curly fries from the side from Norway. Curly fries on the side from Poland, Hungary, Russia. Yes.
The rich of our people, you know, bear grudges on us because we're poor.
Because we're poor. Because we're poor. Because we're poor. And guess who kept the brotherhood? Joseph kept the brotherhood. Joseph kept the brotherhood. He gave them everything. Gave them land and everything and forgave them. Because the Most High wanted to show brotherhood to one another. That's what he forgot. He's supposed to be in the Old Testament. He didn't think about this. He didn't think about, let me check myself and read the scriptures and say I can't come out my mouth like this. Towards those brothers, because that's his brother. I hope he knows that his brothers, literally. He knows that his brothers in the United States. He knows that's his brothers because he grew up over there. I can't talk to him, but he's talking to all of us. He tried to put a face on, you know what I'm saying, Black Lives Matter, but that's our face. That's our face.
Right.
He's talking to us.
Right, that's right.
Why not the Negroes? You know, why not the uppity Negroes? Uppity Negroes. You know, the class I'm part of. Why they're not talking about this? Talking about these type of oppressors. They're not the same as these oppressors. You know that's what they say, because they always say, try to break it up. They're the same goddamn oppressor. You know what I'm saying? They colonized that. They dropped, you know what I'm saying? It was a set of oppressors, collect another oppressors and drop them in the middle of a bunch of brown people. That's what happened. And colonized all that and gave them all the financial backing and all that, all the guns. You know they're the only people that got nukes in that area, right? The only people. It's from their brothers. That's brotherhood. Not according to the Most High God, according to deviancy. That's what it is. Hey, You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the poor people.
Mm.
I don't want to be the people who's getting beat up. I don't want to be those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be. I want to play denial. You know what I'm saying? And not be those people that's in Deuteronomy 28:15. You see what I'm getting at? You see the diabolical genius that this perverted bastard is?
Right.
Are you those people in Deuteronomy 28:15? Are you those people? He's going to say yes and no. The reason why he's saying no, because he tried to say that we're not, but they are. And they're the one been knocking, you know what I'm saying? They're the one been putting their boo hills on our faces forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. He knows this history. He know it. He heard us on the streets. He sat down with his mother. His mother taught him this stuff. It's not like he didn't know, sir.
Right.
Blacks and Hispanics in the American Union. This is the last scripture right here. Go to Proverbs 3:31. This is the last scripture I'm going to pull. Oh, man. So, yeah, Sloppy, forget that scripture. I'm just going to wrap it up because it's sort of time. So. All right,
Hit this last one. This last one is very important.
Comic-Con. You read that, Bob Sharp, yeah?
Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Say that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Black Hispanics in the American, we need to do what?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Ronald Ortez, you need to do what?
Envy not the oppressor.
We need to envy not the oppressor. You looking over there and you see he got all the jewels and the jewelry and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? He's seeing that he's above, you know what I'm saying? So you see them above your own people. You envy in that. You seen that he ended up getting the land from his brothers, so you think that's good. When the Bible says we can't get into the Most High, till our King come back.
Right.
It says, envy not the oppressor. You want to put on their black hat. You want to put those little strings that's on the side.
Right.
You want to put on curly fries on the side and the beanie, the little spindle on the top.
Right.
That's what you want to do. But it says it right here in Proverbs. Say that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
You don't see him as your oppressor. He is your oppressor. Because it's not ironic that, you know what I'm saying, that the European, that the man from Britain say that he's, you know what I'm saying, he looked like, that say that he is Jesus. And the chosen people, you know what I'm saying, that look like they're European, say that they're the chosen people. It's not ironic. It's not by accident. That's what's going on. So it said, envy and not the oppressor. Read on.
And choose none of his ways.
Say that again.
And choose none of his ways.
I'm gonna put that top black hat on. Say that again.
And choose none of his ways.
I'm gonna wear that button-up white shirt with that big overcoat with the all black on and look like a tight cardboard. You know what I mean? And then do that. What it says?
And choose none of his ways.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go out and go to these boring parties and watch people who dance like my people from the block.
And choose none of his ways.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to eat bland food. Matzah, you know what I'm saying? Matzah with nothing.
And choose none of his ways.
And get thirsty and drink no water.
And choose none of his ways.
You know what I'm saying? And get thirsty and drink water, but not Kool-Aid.
And choose none of his ways.
Come on. We ain't supposed to do that. You think his ways is good? His ways is nothing but cheap. And you know what I'm saying? And vain. Because nothing behind it. Nothing behind it. There's nothing. Look up, you know what I'm saying? Look up, if you're born from a Jewish woman, you know what I'm saying, from a heathen man, are you Jewish? The lineage do not go down the woman. It go down the man.
That's right.
Period. Who teach that the lineage go down the woman? Your oppressor. Who taught you that Jesus is white? Your oppressor. Who told you that you know what I'm saying, that let's say the Jews from antiquity look like Tom Cruise? Who taught you that? The same people who gave you your black hat. The same people. And with that, I'm Priest and Officer Paratazar. out of Yonkers, New York, holding down for Precinct Captain Katazal. Let me have the water, sir. You know what I'm saying? This is ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start off from 1 West 125th Street under Commander Junior Honor. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They are God's chosen people. And guess what? It's time for us to forgive each other. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to learn how to forgive each other. It's time for us to understand that we are God's chosen people and that we have a moral compass towards one another. We don't know how to be a brother. We don't know how to be a sister, a father or mother, a cousin, an aunt. We don't know how. Only the Bible will teach us this. Not by our saying, not by us, what ISUPK saying, is but what the Bible says. The Bible don't care about your feelings. It care about, are you treating your brother with respect? Are you treating your sister with respect? Are you taking care of that brother that don't have no money? Are you taking care of that sister that don't have no money? Are you taking care of that sister that's strung out on drugs? Are you looking towards that brother with compassion? Are you going to forgive that brother? Because guess what? Because you're going to want forgiveness too. Are you holding grudges against that brother? You need to stop. Because you only want somebody to not hold a grudge against you. And with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Shaw.
Clap the class.